turn up my volume a little bit. Yeah, might move this down a little bit. Uh, yeah, a little more better. Just tapping in right now. I was going through the algorithm. That's a new slang word for for nowadays. But I was going through the timeline, and I was on TikTok, actually on TikTok, and stumbled across this post with this guy talking about this well, she's from Columbus, Mississippi, wife, mom of 4 kids, was going through some domestic issues with her husband. Um, she just was talking about it. Just everything was going on. I just was actually on her page just now, going through some of the stuff, and I noticed they've been having ongoing off issues because she write about a lot of stuff on her page. Oh man, she got fed of it. She got the post. The post is right now on Facebook. Right now, still up there. And Facebook out of all social medias knowingly take this stuff down. Or if you put something up there that they don't like, they'll throw you in Facebook jail. This is what I don't get right here. They'll throw you in Facebook jail in a heartbeat. But they'll leave something like this woman allegedly killing her husband, just over him, some cheating allegations or whatever he doing out there in the world. She it shows you her going, she talking about it with a lady in the house, some lady in the house, she talking about it. Now she talking about it. It don't even look like she mad. She don't even have that look on her, even being like that or just on that type of time. She just look like she get mad and let her husband do whatever he want, and he get another day to do the same thing over and over and over. But man, she walking through the house, she talking to the lady, just talking and everything, saying it's crazy how he don't want to be there for the kids, do nothing. He just want to just come home. Then when he go back out, he get up with the fellas, all types of stuff. She knows she fed up, but she going in the back room. She going in the back room. She going in the back room. Oh man, she going in the back room. And I don't know, Dory. It sounded at first like he wasn't there, so I'm thinking she was talking about him because they was complaining about he don't want to make no food for the kids. He just wanted to just do him. Come home, lay down, sling dick, and run the streets. I get it. But she was her last straw with her. He wasn't even expecting it or whatever the case may be. She goes in the back room. I don't know if they had, I guess they had a pistol somewhere in the back. She knew about it. She knew where it was at. She go right to it, and fire. If I'm not mistaken, I think she fired one shot, right to his head. This is where they get crazy at because, she said she didn't know it was loaded. Man, listen, man. That story, she told the cops they was tussling and with it and all of that. Just got crazy. She lied, anything to keep herself not in that situation. So she lied. She really lied. That was the crazy thing about it. She her husband. You talking about it? Her and her mother in the house. The kids is in the house at the same time. She just like, I'm tired of this guy. I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of him. He want to hang out with the guys. He don't want to take care of the kids. He don't want to take the kids to school. He don't want to make food for the kids. They got 4 kids. Oh man! Right now, the story's still on Facebook. They ain't even take it down. They left it up there. She making her way to the back. She go in the back. She say something to him. I guess she reached for the gun wherever it was at, and just fire a shot. She told the cops that they was tussling with the gun. She told the cops that just to, so she could, have some self-defense. But when they see the footage, they gonna know she let it go. They gonna see clearly that she shot at him, you know, in her feelings. She was in her feelings. But you know what I mean? Black lady, I didn't get to see the guy. I actually ran across the story on TikTok. I was looking through TikTok, ran across the story, and went right to it because it just happened. Just happened right on Facebook Live. Lady from she from Columbus, Mississippi. Tragedy, man. Tragedy. I done had situations where a woman told me if she had a gun, she'd shoot me. I've been there before. So it's like you got a gun around and the lady tell you that, man, listen, one day she might just blow your brains or pause. She might do it. So don't think it's sweet because fellas might think it's sweet because they got power over a woman. We much stronger than a woman. But we ain't stronger than that bullet. She get her hands on that gun and she ready to shoot. Your ass, you know what I mean? Be good as dead. So it's like, man, you gotta be careful how you moving at a certain age. You got a family with a bunch of kids. Man, leave the street life alone. You got you a couple sneaky links out there. Leave that alone, man. Because you're going to mess up your home. Messing up your home ain't going to be good for you, man. You just going to bring all kind of chaos to your home, man. That's how it play out the one. You can have fun. Sneaky links is a bunch of fun. But after a while, the karma, the energy, the whatever was in the dark, it'll come out eventually. I don't care how long you get away with it, you won't get caught. Once you get caught behind that situation, then it could go sour, it could go any type of way. You could probably get divorced. Now you want to hold on to your marriage. Now she tired of it now. She don't want to deal with you no more. And now you on the streets. You get kicked out and it's her house. Now you on the streets and shit. And now you can't even stay with the sneaky links that you was running around with. You can't stay with none of them. None of them ain't got no crib. They just look good. Your wife got the crib, she got the kids, everything. Now you can't come back home. You jammed up. You sneaky links. Two of your sneaky links live with their moms. So it's quiet for you, just in a doghouse for real forever. Now your wife that got the crib, she letting the cable guy come over now. The cable guy nigga coming over, he's smashing your wife and all that. And you got it, you know what I mean? You got a good job. You sleeping in the car now and all that. Shit done got bad. You sleeping in the car. It happened to rain the same night you get kicked out. It's raining, cats and dogs and all that. You in the car, rain hitting the car all crazy. You look stupid in the motherfucker and all that. You trying to call, trying to see if you can, get, you know what I mean, calm the issue down. She don't want to hear nothing. Cable man, they fixing all the cable boxes in the house is on. Wasn't no cable before this nigga got there. He got the cable in there. He got your robe on now. And he laying down with your wife, treating her good. She relaxed now. So you out of everything. You can't see the kids till you get your shit right, all that. So it comes with a lot of policies and all that. So you gotta be careful, man. You can't be having sneaky links 25 years down the line. You get your play on, and then you gotta get out that game, man. Cause you get caught in it, man. You know what I mean? You can't live your life like a Muslim and have 15 wives. It ain't for everybody. Can't do it, man. You ain't a Muslim, you can't do it, man. Niggas be out there, got wife, a mistress, and a girlfriend. It's crazy. Tried that before. But you get in a mix-up because you got You got to give each woman, you got to give them time. You got to be there every time they need. They're going to call you. Your phone ain't going to stop ringing. So, you know, when you with your special one, you're going to get calls from your mistress or your girlfriend. And what you going to do, turn your phone off? Then when you do turn your phone off, you're going to get texts out the way and all that you going to be sneaking out the room. Your wife going to be peeping how you just going out the room every 5 minutes. She going to be like, man, what the fuck is this nigga keep going out the room for? Then she going to hit you with that. This is how it works. This is how she going to hit you with it. Let me see your phone and all that. And you be like, man, you didn't see my phone for? You try to pitch a little, you try to put some bass in your voice because you want to calm her down for asking for your phone. She like, what you want my phone for? She like, let me see your phone. You always in that shit. You know what I mean? It's a little back and forth. Whatever. Like, what my phone for? Like, where's my man called? My homie, you know what I mean? Still want me coming to the block. I ain't going to the block. Try to throw it over with a lie and all that. She ain't even buying it and all that. So he tried to sneakily turn the phone down and put it on vibrate. You know what I mean? The sneaky link still texting. She don't know what's going on, so she's still texting. She don't know. She's trying to get you over there and all that. So you playing it cool, like, damn, man. I hope my wife don't put the pressure on me for this phone, and I'm doomed. You know what I mean? You get away that day because the argument got you through that day. You get away that day. You know what I mean? But she on you, though, because she already said, let me see that phone. So you know, if you slip up and leave that phone, your ass is grass. So you better take that phone, the SIM card, and put it in your butthole somewhere. You better put that shit somewhere. Don't have it on you, man. Listen here, man. You slip up one time. Females, they geniuses and all that. They'll wait you go to sleep. They probably give you some sex just to put your ass to sleep and then get the phone and be in the living room. Yo, my wife used to take the phone. I be sleep, got me sexy. I said, oh. Now I'm asleep. I'm thinking she sleep too. She got the phone in the kitchen or in the living room. Now she got the phone in the kitchen. She going through the phone now. You got the lock on the phone. You got your little code in the phone. Now your partner, she know your code. Even if you got it cold, she gonna try everything. She gonna try your birthday. She'll try your social number on the motherfucker. One of them numbers she gonna get right. So you gonna be jammed up when she pop open the phone and then look in there and then see that you got a couple of your man's name under a couple chicks' numbers and all that. She gonna go right in the thread, right in the text message, and gonna see Lucy with the good hair. She gonna see what her talking about. Come over because she trying to give you some head and some shit like that. So that's where it's jamming you up. You sleep in the bed, wifey come, you hear the footprints, the footsteps. She walking in the back now hard, like oof, oof, oof. She wake you up and all that. You see her come to the door. Motherfucker, get out my house, you dirty dick bastard. She going at you with it. She calling you everything. You bum ass nigga. Oh, you know how ladies get. They feel like they scorn. They call you all the names in a book and all that. But you know what I mean? You prepared and all that. So, you know, you could be in the tug of war, or you gonna go back while they try to argue, or you gonna be like DMX, like, oh no, Kiana. What you talking about? You gotta play, you gotta go back and forth. But if you try to get in your feelings and act like you gonna leave, the best thing to do is don't leave and go out. Excuse me. Don't go right out. Because you leave, try to go argue and then leave, guarantee you not getting back in. That ain't happening. You can bang on the door if you want to. You ain't gonna get back in. She ain't gonna let you in. She gonna leave you out there cold. Man, I done went through it all before. Man, I got kicked out on snowy nights. Man, I'm talking about it was a blizzard. Got kicked out on rainy nights. It's raining cats and dogs. I'm like, man, just my luck. The fuck? It's got to be raining right now, Lord. I'm I'm kicked out for real. I'm trying to get in, Lord. Can you like let the weather be good until I get in? Then you can bring this rain down. She ain't even letting low. She ain't letting nothing. She ain't even letting you in. So you find yourself going back to maybe a family member house or a friend house. Like, damn, man, this shit crazy. You know, you feel you in your feelings and all that because you got high hopes when you go to the house. You know you probably gonna get in and all that. Maybe one of the kids let you in. You get in. She's standing on 10 toes. Like, nah, you ain't getting in this shit. Fuck you, like that. So when you leave and all that, you tight now. If you in your feelings, you might kick the door or some shit like that. I done kicked the door before in my younger years. I'm mature, so I ain't that's not me now. That was in my younger years, but you be in your feelings. You gotta go back out, shit, open the door, it's quiet for you. You kicked out. Fuck you, nigga. She might throw an egg at your ass, seeing you come out the building. Word, I've had eggs thrown at me, all type of shit, shoes, all type of shit, can't do nothing. The lady in the house, she gonna call you all type of name. Not even just that. Now you get home, you look on social media, she done blast you out on Facebook, all over Facebook and all that. So you ain't even see Facebook yet. As soon as you make it back to your block, and it's like, yo, go. Wifey, she going wild on you on Facebook. She called you this, that, and the third, and the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth. 7th, 8th, and the ninth ending. She making you look like a, you know what I mean? You in the doghouse, my nigga. So you know what I mean? You find yourself from there. Now you got a family member house. Now you don't have the privacy you want. Now you gotta move around with the family and all that. In some cases, you gotta go to sleep when everybody goes to sleep. Now you be at a family house, you might be in a living room or something. You can't go to sleep until everybody sleep. And if you in the living room, you gotta wake up. You got to wake up soon as somebody go to the bathroom, because they might want to come in the living room or go in the kitchen. You right in there on the couch. You got to wake up so you hear the refrigerator up. Like, now you up. Maybe they want to get up. Now you come in the house late, and try to get some rest. You going to be up before you know it. You ain't going to get no good rest because now everybody up that ain't go to sleep late. They went to sleep early. You came in the house late. You sleep. So you got to get up because everybody up there in the kitchen, they trying to get something to eat. Refrigerator slamming, all type of shit. So that's stuff that, you gotta be prepared for, man. If you trying to live with a woman, man. In this case, this guy, this lady from Mississippi, I know her boyfriend, her husband, he was running away. He was cheating. Right now, it's still on Facebook Live right now. I was looking through the TikTok. I ran across this content. This guy saying, "Yo, my cousin, my wife cousin's cousin killed her husband." It's on Facebook Live right now. But the post he's showing the lady and all that, show her name. I ran right to it. He wasn't even lying. It happened less than 24 hours ago. You know what I mean? Regular. She looked like an African lady. You know what I mean? She didn't look like she was gonna kill her man. She said she didn't know there was no bullets in there, but she definitely hit him. Bomb. 4 kids was in there and all. They hear the kids crying and all that. She on Facebook Live. She framed herself, man. I tell you about the guns, man. You can't play with them guns, man. And if fellas had the guns, they got the guns, licensed guns or whatever. They got them in the crib, and you out there cheating. That shit is, you got to put your shoes. I mean, you see how I feel. If she was cheating on you, you might be in that vibe, man. And you know what I mean? Just crazy. So you imagine how she feeling. Like, this nigga going out with the boys all the time, and he cheating. And I looked through the timeline. Old boy was cheating. He was doing his thing out there. So he ain't had no time for her. He home slinging. He's slinging, he's slinging it to her. And then he going back in the streets, slinging it out there too. So he ain't got no time. He working, and then he's slinging. trying to maintain 2, 3 messages. So you gonna be tired, man. I can imagine, man. You gonna be tired. So when she wants you to do something or give her time, it seems like every time he sleep and out of it, when she wants some like family time, that could cause problems. I've been there and done that before. That can cause an issue and put you in the doghouse for a while. So you know, it's you gotta learn something from experience. I probably can't say. Well, I can say I could put myself in his shoes, but from experience, you can't keep it going. You gotta change. You know, they it's a saying out there where the lady said, "Once a cheater, always a cheater." I don't believe in that. That's not true because you can clean up your shit and just change the way you think. You gotta change the way you think and stop just always getting having temptation. You see a girl with a fat ass, or she might like you, she got a nice body, you probably could get it, or she just come on to you and try to throw it on you. You gotta just know how to back up off that. Like, nah, man, I got me something good at home. I can't do that. I learned something, um, because you could actually let me reach here. You could actually be having sex with a female unprotectedly. Unprotected, you have unprotected sex with a female, and you're going back home, and you having sex with your wife unprotectedly, like, and that's like you putting yourself into a woman. It's like that's like soul into soul. So you mixing whatever toxic or whatever that lady got going on into you, and you bring that into your home. That like could stir up a lot of craziness in the long run. Even if she don't know you cheating, it's just gonna bring some type of bad toxic vibes into your home. So I did it before, and that shit just it brings toxicness, and then you find yourself at the other end of the stick where you out the home because you running wild doing you. And I'll tell you the best way to change that. You gotta change the way you think and just move a little bit different. Yeah, but you could learn from experience going through crazy stuff like that. Been there, done that, man. That's why I'm just reading an article. I don't know what the dude was doing in this time, but this girl, she got the gun. He must have had a loaded pistol in the crib somewhere, and she shot him, hit him, bomb. Cops came. She told the cops that she was wrestling with him, and the gun went off or whatever. She lied that part because she just was. She tried. I guess she probably tried to scare him, and she shot and hit him. She shouldn't have pointed at him. She's better off shooting him in his leg. Probably got like a temp. He probably could have lied with her so she would go to jail. Once you hit him in the head, he can't. I mean, he dead now. Ain't no excuse. You going to jail. You know what I mean? Everything was just good. Now you got to go to central booking now. You know what I mean? In that particular situation, she did bad. Now the kids don't got nobody. You got one parent that's gone, and then the other parent is away for life. The shit is like a sad situation. Bad. The kids is small. They witnessed that. Some of them kids gonna remember that. You know what happened. So it's just wow, man. Ever since this pandemic, a lot of wild stuff been happening all over the world. Not just all over the world. It's almost like uh, bad stuff is in the air that create all types of stuff with families and relationships and stuff like that. So best thing you could do, is pray. That's your best tool, your best, your strategy. You're just trying to pray all the time and try to keep any toxic or any negative vibe away from your soul, your spirit. Or just try to Stay away from negative energy, negative people, even if you or even if you gotta just don't deal with, you know, just have associates. Because if your friends is about nothing, you better off just dealing with yourself. Learn how to just love yourself and stay away from all the bull crap. Because you'll find yourself just, in there's a lot of bullshit. Deal with some people that can motivate you to do better. Even if you ain't got shit, deal with some people that got some shit, because then you'll get some shit because you're around them a lot, and it's gonna make you want to just get some shit because they got some shit. Just like if you hang with some people that's rich and you ain't got nothing, you gonna be motivated to jumpstart your life to get rich. You know, even if it's just you starting off at McDonald's and your money ain't gonna never touch this, but it just will give you uh, just give you some script to just get some money. You want to get some money now, like I want to get some money. You got some rich friends, they supportive of you and all that. They might help you, might put you on one of their jobs and all that, because they got pulled. It just worked like that. So it's all it's all how you operate, the people you're surrounding. When you get older, learning, going through life experience. It's almost like Proverbs. You just learn it. It makes you wiser. You go in the streets and you ain't looking. You could get hit by a car, so you gonna look. Or if you get hit by a car, you're gonna be more careful the next time you walk in the streets. Just learn experience. Me, I try to be with. You gotta be solid for me to deal with you nowadays. Real solid. Cause it's gonna be everybody ain't real. They might say they real, but they probably be real to somebody else, but not real to you. So you be the the judge of who you want around you. That's all you. Just like if you dealing with niggas that ain't got nothing, that's on some bullshit. Instead of you going through conflicts with them, you remove yourself out of the situation. And that's how you do that. You don't stay around it and keep facing that shit. The best way to do it is just remove yourself. Like, I'm gonna remove myself away from this because this is not how I move. I don't operate like this. You know, I got to get away from this, man. So I could think, I could breathe, and get some things done productive. And that it starts with you just, getting yourself away from that and getting yourself in a peaceful place where you could think. I like to be uh, around my music, close to family, and a lot of times I try to be alone so I could think, pray. You gotta have that space where you can meditate and talk to the Lord sometimes, and he give you some push. His time always times, always good time. He give you some push to get yourself, get yourself. You asking for the way, the point you in the right direction of righteousness, so you can, be on the right path, so you won't put yourself in any uh, negative bullcrap. That's the right word for it. Word. Just try to stay blessed up. Pray for your family, your folks, your loved ones, your friends. You know, and try to help people if you can. You ain't gotta be rich to help nobody. You just gotta, it's your heart. Your heart could be just rich. And you want to, you can help somebody. You run across somebody that needs something, and they ask you, or you just see somebody you feel like you want to help. That's good too, man. It's always good. And stay prayed. Stay prayed up. That's one of the most things you gotta do. It's just it's yours. Like everybody in this world, not everybody, but most people that come from like a neighborhood or a block grew up, just want to be down, and most don't really. I'm gonna say man and woman could, mostly women could do it. Some men that be so caught up and want to be down, they can't catch themselves praying to the Lord. That ain't me, man. I pray anywhere in front of a bunch of cool people, in front of a bunch of bad chicks. Cause it's you that you gotta when you had that date when you in front of the Lord and you gotta talk to him, he gonna tell you he don't know you because you ain't know him. And you ain't around your friends now. Now you in front of him now. And you had all that time when you was on earth. And you could have just known, man, he knew you hear everything you saying and you praising him. So that goes a long way. Don't wait till you get up there and be like, yo, he know everything. He gonna show you your whole flashback of what you had going on. He gonna ask you like, why you ain't never called for me? Then you gonna be like, damn, I never did. I was out there thinking it was too cool to praise the Lord. It's cool to praise the Lord, man. It's cool to do that. I ain't say you gotta be preachy, but it's cool to praise the Lord, man. It's cool. Just keep yourself, covered. It'll keep yourself fully covered with the armor of God. Yeah, that's how you do that. I ain't gonna sound too preachy and I ain't gonna hold you up. I just lit my little L up my blunt. I just want to tap into that story about about the couple in Mississippi, Columbus, Mississippi. That was just crazy. I always run across about 2-3 stories, but I ran across that story. Now it was crazy. I'm like, damn, every day something is happening crazy. Right now we're going through a lot of stuff, so our ears poison, everything. They doing it all, throwing it up, all from the beginning of this, oh man, this pandemic. Through the jab in your arms, all this stuff, man. It's all from population control. That's all it's about, man. It's just crazy right now that you know, us as black people, we all a human race. We've been, going through a lot of stuff forever, over 400 years. We still hold hands with Caucasian people. I'm not racist. I actually like some white folks. The ones that's not, don't be racist. A lot of them grow into it and didn't know what, I mean. Nowadays, we got social media. It's like TikTok is waking some of them up that didn't know the history of black people. And they just looking at it like, wow, they didn't know their ancestors was wild doing what they was doing. They just grew into it. You could just look on the app and you hear some of them, talking about it. They feel bad because, they don't feel that way. You could be raised into that type of law and look at, a different race of people like they bad because you don't know no history of them, of black people. So it just get bad, man. Just wow. I just feel like, oh man, I couldn't be like that with it. It's more than one race on this earth. I don't single nobody out or say any race should be going through what we go through. I don't want it on nobody, no race. Just peace. Peace in the world. It's just crazy, man. But I ain't gonna go on forever about that. Just wanted to tap in on that story, give my little ideology. I actually posted it up on my YouTube channel, and you could tap in there and look at it. It's the latest video. I put it up there. I actually put it up there so you get a chance to look at the girl. Um, her name is Kadejah Mae Brown. That's her whole name. And she's on Facebook. The story is right up there. The live stream is right there. You can go, the correct spelling is on my posts on Facebook, on YouTube. Uh, you just tap in the first video, the live stream. That's where it all happened at. I didn't put the whole live stream. It wasn't even that long. Right before I stopped there and she went into the room, that's when everything went left. So I just stopped it right there. I can't upload nothing like that to YouTube. They have policy, and I get it. I respect it. They didn't want to go that far anyway. I actually looked at the video one time and then look at it no more. See no evil, hear no evil. But it just be crazy when you discover something like that, and it's just wow. I ain't know what I was watching. Once I heard, she, did what she did, just went left that fast. Everything was just calm, and it just went left. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, wow. That's how it can happen, man. That's how it can happen. Just by me doing my investigation, I seen that he was doing a lot of cheating. So it just wasn't just that. It was all of that led up to her just being fed up and grabbing the family, the gun that probably was in the room. Maybe he had a licensed gun. She knew where it was at, and she went right for it and all that. And her face expression, it looked like she was going to do that. It looked like she wasn't even going to do that. I say it in the video. I was like, she ain't even look like she was going to do that. And she probably didn't have it on. She probably just was going to try to scare him. And it happens, man. I know stories like that. Playing or act like you going to do something, but it's a gun and it go off, man. You could change your whole life just in a flash. It's a saying that I learned. Don't let nobody trick you off the streets. And that's right there. Prime example of something like that. He's the father's gone now, and she's gonna be going in jail. That's just wow. Wow. I read across another story where a girl was walking her son to a lake. The Dormant Lake, little cool little young baby, probably about 3-4 years old. She walked them down and threw him in the lake because she was having some issues with her boyfriend. Like, why would you gonna take it out on the child, man? Like, what's wrong with you, miss? Leave that knucklehead alone and just keep it moving. I know it be hard and all that, but don't get a child of misery because he don't want to step up, ladies. We all men be just knuckleheads. I ain't throwing men under the bus because I was same person. Be knuckleheads, man. Don't can't get right far as like, running wild out there with the woman and all that. Run, leave them. They got the child. They stuck with the kids. Some of them won't be strong enough to even, hold the responsibility as, just by themselves. The man ran, made another family with another, made another family. He just running his house, his hat, and where he lay his hat is his home on that type of time. And a lady be, they be strong behind that. But that makes a lot of ladies strong too. See, ladies that be like, they be strong. Some ladies turn to the LBG, committee. They don't want a man. They turn into a man. They don't raise their son up and just turn to a whole man. Like, I don't want no, you can't come back around. and if his son rate get older, he don't even want to deal with the father no more. He like, man, I ain't dealing with you. You a sucker, man. You left me. I was 2 years old, man. We ain't come back. I'm 18, 20 years old now, man. I ain't got no time for you. I don't care who you is. Some of them don't be caring. They be like, man, I don't care who you is. You done waited long. Now you humble and you in your ages now. You up there like 60 now. You feeling like you ain't got another year and you left. but you want to connect with one of your, your kids. And it'd be that one or two that don't even want to deal with you because you wasn't around. It'd be acting crazy. Like, what you want? Man, you ain't my daddy. I went through that. Went through that with my daughter. Word wasn't always, in her life. Was around her, but not, you know, her mom wasn't good. It went, left. I actually was in a relationship and jumped into a relationship and had a child, a daughter. And I stayed with my original family. And she older now, got a grand, all that. She older, and I remember going to go get her from something that it was a little some she had with her boyfriend or whatever. And she was in some type of, she wasn't really no trouble. I just went with her mom to go get her because she was, she was up to no good. And I just was gonna get her. I ain't flip on her, but it was the perfect time for her to get me back from not being there. So she took it upon herself, like, he wasn't around. I let her say what she said. Right? Man, it really wasn't there. I knew that would come one day, and that was it. And she went home, and I went about my business. Just the goal was just to get her and make sure she was safe from whatever was going down at the time. So I ain't even care about that. That was around the time I lost my firstborn. I lost my son, so my mind was somewhere else. But you can face that, man, when you ain't really in presence. Your presence ain't around the kids. One of them will tell you about yourself later on in life when trying to be, trying to get the little relationship back with your child. It's like that. That's how life works. So in between time when you ain't that productive with your children, you talk to God and ask Him to fix you and get you get yourself in that position to do better. Nobody perfect. You get there. Facts. That's how it works, man. Don't beat yourself down. The Lord give you 24 every day to get it right. It's a reason. So, if you can't get it right, make sure you just put in a little prayer in between time and saying thank you, giving all glory to God every time. Giving glory to God, even when it's bad. Give glory to God. It ain't that bad. You still here. So even when it's bad, you breathing. Give glory to all, and keep it moving. And stay. Just staying prayed up is one of the best policies that you could add to your life. That's number one of the number one policies. Just staying prayed up, having a relationship with the Lord, no matter what you got going on in life. Nobody perfect. Or you ain't, you ain't even not saying, I'm not telling you, don't go to church. Get in there, go to church if you can. So you could, give thanks and just try to keep your spirit as clean as possible. As clean as possible. I'm about to, man, finish this little clip. I got a nice clip right here. Nice clip. This definitely tastes something nice. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. This is what, 4:27. I said this, I wanted to be talking like around this time, 4 something. I'll be up late and all that. But I always say in the morning time I want to get up and play some music. Man, that be once in a blue when I catch the morning and be like, yo, I'm gonna play some music. Never works. It never happens. So this is the closest you get me, man. You get me in the morning time, pandemic radio, music, news, live, like right now. So I give you what's going on all the way until right now. I ain't been on YouTube with the music And the little quiet man had about 3, 4 people in there. 3, 4 people was chilling in there, so had a little vibe. It was cool. I was on TikTok, and TikTok is it's different people over there. I don't know everybody over there. I got some people from the South, some people from LA, some people from Chicago, Mississippi, Arkansas. I met a lot of people over there. TikTok, me thankful for the site like TikTok because it gets you, get you what you got going on across the world. Word. So I make sure I get me some plays in there just to keep promotion going because you don't know who watching. I'll be having all types of people. Got a guy right now waiting for some flash drives. I done got a couple of those already from people just going across. Because, everybody, it's people just looking at your music, looking at how you play the music, and they like it, man. I appreciate that, man. Facebook, Instagram, some social medias, you can't really do that without them flagging you or, messing situations up. Take a Chinese dude with his app, let you play the music. He won't stop you if you play like a Beyonce song. None of that. He let all that play. No flags, no nothing. You get flags on Facebook and then they gonna cut it right off. You get flags on Instagram. They cutting. Your name gotta be D Nice for you to get some shine on IG. You gotta be established. Other, DJs like myself and other DJs that be up there just jumping on, you taking a risk just to get your show, kicked off. So best thing to do is just, go with somewhere where I still go around and, because I got my peoples here and there. Everybody, you never know who run up in there. So I just go over there. I'll probably go over there and play a couple songs, they flag me at the same time, telling the people, go to TikTok. This is where I'm at. Yeah, and that same, just like that, man. Just like that, man. Sunday morning vibes. It's old school Sunday, but not the same old school. Got something different, man. It's probably gonna be in the afternoon, not in the morning. Afternoon vibes. That's a fact. The Bronx Bully BX go to guy. YKTV. You know the vibes. I'm out of here, man. I'm about to take it down, man. Thanks for the chat room chilling, man. I ain't get to look in the chat to see who was in the chat. I was out, man. I just was trying to bring some vibes, man. I'll be back on this thing tomorrow. And if you got TikTok, man, my name is DJ Copo on the top. Get that. Snatch that up, man. It'll be the vibe over there, man. Snatch that up. You can catch me over there because if I ain't over here, I'm over there. One Grand Rising, man. To you.